Hello there, world of tankers. Welcome to the channel. I'm your host, Droodles Blitz, and in today's video, I'll be playing in the CS63. This is a Tier 10 Polish medium, and it's a vehicle that has gone from being one of the worst Tier 10s to grind to now one of the best Tier 10s to grind. It has a lot of different capabilities featuring reticle calibration, tungsten, adrenaline. You also have a bunch of provisions being gunpowder, you have gear oil, you have improved gear oil. You got a lot of different capabilities that you can put on this tank. And mine's pretty basic. I'm just running one gear oil, improved fuel, and large food. And then I have tungsten rounds and double repair kit. I used to run repair kit and then adrenaline and tungsten, which is what you'll probably see a lot of people running that try to farm as much as they can. However, I have realized that I just don't like double consumable, and I'd rather have double repair kit. There's a lot of times when you'll have some module broken that you really wish you could have repaired, and unfortunately running no repair kits, if you get lit on fire, or you run into a situation where you have a module that you can't fix for the next 80 seconds, it makes life a little bit unenjoyable. So for me, I stick with repair kits. So we arrive on Mines, which is an okay map. The CS does feature decent gun depression. The nice thing about any tank that has gun depression is that you can work it on any ridge line. So we are able to play the CS63 right on mid. What do we have up against us? We have a Vickers Light, and actually, well, I'm not going to be able to go up mid-hill because I don't have any support. If you look at my team, we can see that they're all going over towards the other flank. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to head all the way over here. I'm going to get a nice shell into the Vickers. Already gets tracked, which is actually pretty good for me, but nothing else happens. Oh, we got the 54-1 as well. Okay. Well, we get a shell into the 54. We have the Vickers, and we have the E6 looking at me. Oh, okay. A little cringer, I guess, right? We're just gonna wait here for now. Well, this is definitely an awkward situation because all I have is an E50. I mean, I do hit the Vickers, who out-trades me. That's crazy. 300 alpha to 340, and I get out-traded. I mean, to be fair, I'm still more health than him because I'm a medium and that's a light tank. Anytime he pokes me, he's going to lose that trade. We're just going to poke the 54-1. Got a nice 425 matchroll. Looks like the E6 fell off, which is pretty good for me. We're aiming on the 54-1 again. Another 400 damage shot. We're up to 1800 damage now, which is pretty dang good. And let's move more on the 54-1. There you go. 403. You're starting to see where this is actually doing pretty good stuff. Take a blind shot at that enemy SU, although looks like that player is no longer there. Okay, well, the SU's their only tank destroyer, meaning that basically for free I'm able to just push up over here. Vickers Light is dead. See ya. I don't need to worry about that player anymore. And we can reload ourselves. We have the E6, we have the SU. I'm going to push on the SU, get a nice 304 shot into him. We're doing pretty good now. And you're starting to see why the CS is actually really enjoyable to play at this point. With the tungsten shells it features, with the level of DPM it has, it's actually really enjoyable. We get a nice shot into the SU once. We do have the E6 rolling onto our rear. And I'm going to get... that made sense. Well, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter how good you are. If you get bad RNG, you get bad RNG. We get a shell into the E6, and I do feature more damage per minute than the E6, so if I shoot him in the track wheel, we will 276. That's terrible. But we do get the pen into his vehicle, which is obviously pretty good. Track him again, 361 there. And, well, we're going to put on our... I was going to say put on our tungsten for that final slap, however, I guess it didn't make much of a difference as he was knocked out of the game immediately. Well, there you go. That was a pretty good start for the CS63. We were able to deal 4,500 damage. We aced the tank and had a pretty solid finish overall, earning over 100,000 credits. And you can see why this vehicle is actually really fun to mess around with now. Like, the DPM on it is quite good. It's 3,500 if you're running rammer, 3,300 if you're running calibrated shells. The mobility is great. Its accuracy is not the best, but it's not bad either. You hit your shots, you have decent decent on move dispersion. The armor isn't good, but it's troll. Overall, the CS63 went from a really mediocre tank to one that's actually fun to play now. And this is how Wargaming should balance tanks. This vehicle doesn't feel anything overpowered. It just feels good. And that's what I want Tier 10 to feel like. I want to be able to pull out any tank that I like and have fun in it. And this tank is, well, it's checking those boxes. Now, the major downside of the CS is still the poor premium pen, if you ask me. It still has not enough to really cut through any armored opponents, which is okay, but, like, run up to a WZ-113 GFT and you're not going to be able to do anything to it frontally. You're going to have to get to the side. So that's kind of unfortunate. It's also crazy to me how an E50M is still basically just as fast as me, even though it weighs like 30 tons more or something wild. We're going to obviously head up this hill here, and what are we going to do? Well, we got the Object 907 in mid. That's not a good start for their team. I'm going to move over here. What do they all say? They have one other medium, and I saw a tree get knocked down. There you go. Put on our tungsten, get a nice 412 into the 57 heavy. Interesting. Well, there's the enemy WZ. Nice shot into you for 380. I'm also not spotted by that WZ, which is pretty nice. That shell is never, ever going to hit. Okay. Well, I'm going to back up, but we are going to even on that 5A. And, well, not able to hit him yet. There you go. Nice. 335 shot into his vehicular. And we reload again. Aiming. There you go. 336. Pretty good stuff. We have the 6 over here as well. E6 gets shot, and bonk. Beautiful. Not really sure what that 5A thought he was going to accomplish, but good job, I guess, if that's what you consider a good job. We got the WZ in the back, and I'm going to move over here. There you go. Tried to hit the WZ. I don't know if we actually penned him, but I tried. We have the 57 Heavy over here, which is a pretty nasty tank, to be honest. My E50... Oh, okay. Bruh. How did he even hit me at that angle? What? I don't even know where he hit me. I didn't think I was really exposing my tank, and I wasn't, but bro still went right through my armor. What a little rat. What a little rat. Alright, well, if the E50 pokes, I'll get a shell out. If not, then I won't, I guess. I'm shooting at my teammate now. Okay, well, I'm gonna move up. And I'm gonna move over towards this E50. I'm going to load in a tungsten 399 shot. That's pretty good. 57's not looking at me, so I can aim it again on the E50. There we go, get a 406. 60 TP snaps his shell on me, misses. Not a surprise. It's a 60 TP. Try not to snap your shots in a vehicle that features one of the most inaccurate guns in the game. You won't be surprised if you miss. Can't hit that. Ah, there it is. They got the Foch, who's unspotted in the back as well. Classic Blitz moment. Classic Blitz. I mean, what am I going to do? Well, I think with everything going on, I'm going to push on this 57 Heavy. I'm going to head wide with this E6 over here, and we'll see if I can get a shell out into him or something like that. Ooh. There you go. Nice 425. He shot twice. Means he's out of shells at this point. E50 does get a decent ram out. Wow. Now that is what I like to call getting screwed by Wargaming there. That's a good example. We get a nice shell into the 907. And we still did fine. I mean, I'm at plenty of damage at this point. Get the clear into the enemy Object 907. And all that's left is the 60 TP, who's in the back corner. I don't think we're going to get any more damage out. But we might. You never know. Let's see. Aiming, and Scooby-Doo. I got a 410 damage shot into the enemy 60 TP. I'm not sure if our chieftain... I'm not sure why these guys are struggling so much to pen the 60. It's really not that hard. But, what do I know, right? I'll take it. I'll take the extra damage. I didn't think I was getting any more, and I got an extra, like, 700. So, in that game, we did 4,486 again, getting another ace and netting another 100,000 credits. So, 2 back-to-back really good games. We can see that people just aren't playing the CS63. Like, for some reason, people just aren't playing it. It's a great tank, but I'm getting aces with 4,000 damage. If I play a Karo and try to ace it at 4k, it's impossible. I have to do like 7,000 damage to ace the Karo. But the CS63, nobody's grinding, and it's a little surprising to me because the tank is really fun now. To be fair, the line itself is a bit understandable. The tier 9 is okay, but the line itself is not very enticing, and I think that's the major problem, is just nobody really wants to grind a line that doesn't have anything particularly amazing about it. But I can tell you that the tier 10 is really good, and if you want a solid all-round medium to grind, the CS63 is your go-to. So let me know in the comments what you guys think. If you enjoyed today's video and you'd like to see more like it, please consider smashing that subscribe button down below, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye!